man.
Yo,
You
Hulk,
guys
man,
are,
the Hulkster,
you guys are crack-a-lacking up here, talking crazy.
Yo, fuck that Hulk,
Man,
yo.
I feel still like I'm in Live nightclub, you know. With
Oh,
Dave
oh.
Gruttenberg, man. I feel like Diplo's just tearing it down, man. Dead Mouse has climbed up my you-know-what, man. I feel like I'm on fire. Cedric is in the house, too. Where is he at? I feel like all the music's beating me. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
You just shocked me, Hulk, man. I thought you were like on some country shit. I don't know why I always thought you listen to country music and all that.
Dude, my boy Nick has brought me up to speed, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
son.
yeah.
Nick is there every Sunday, like
Dude, he's all over the place. I mean, him and Cedric were in the studio all week long doing crazy stuff, and Nick introduced me to Dead Mouse. I said, "Who's this guy with his helmet on his head, man?" I said, "Damn."
Does he walk around with that thing?
Oh no, I met him.
Hot,
I met him with and then he was cool, man. We hung, and the guy is straight up. I figured, he'd be on some kind of crazy star trip, and he's just straight up cool, man.
Nah, he's mad
He
cool.
just hits it with all that Canadian stuff, but he's good, man.
I DJ with him in Toronto. He's mad cool. Very
Yeah, he is.
He's not really into the bitches and all that crazy shit.
And Diplo and all these guys, man, because you guys are like the new rock stars, you know what I'm saying? Like
DJs,
right? And the DJs are like the new rock stars, and I'm like, damn, they got respect for old man Hogan, and they're putting me over, and they're like, dude, they're like, their parents watch me wrestle. Now these guys, no, but the DJs are like crazy, just putting me over. Like even back in the day when Lil Wayne started cracking, I mean, everybody, the game, everybody, it's like,
wow,
Nicki Minaj, everybody's talking about Hulk Hogan. It's like, you guys are like giving me new blood. I'm like relevant. It's like, not to mention all the other crap I'm into, but brother in the house.
Yeah, you are very relevant right now, buddy.
I'm like the male. Well, I didn't want to go there.
You've been saying brother for years. Any black guy ever said, yo, you my nigga? Like, you my nigga, Hulk?
Well, Booker T used to do that to me on TV. And every time I pull up YouTube, there's that famous thing that Booker T, when his brother was there, and they're all talking trash. And Booker T goes, "I'm coming for you, Hogan, you nigger," and not nigga. He goes nigger. I mean, it's like, and it's still so cool because the whole time I was down in Miami, when I lived there, everybody, like I walk in the booth, and all of a sudden I bump into this guy in the games in the booth. It's all black, and he's got his BlackBerry, and I bump into him, and he goes, "What's up, nigga?" And I said, "Oh, dude, excuse me, bro." He goes, "No, it's all cool," And everybody down there, Lil Wayne, Birdman, everybody, they're all, calling me nigga, and I'm like, and then I started saying it, and I always said it, but now all of a sudden I get heat when I say it, and they say, "Hogan, you can't say that." I said, "Well, why can't they say it to me then?" It's like, but brother was cool because, dude, back in the day during my career, I used to party real hard. I couldn't remember anybody's name.
So brother was the easiest way to That's like the neutrality word right there. Hey, brother.
Yeah, they
Stein, you know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah,
because I'm always like, hey, shit.
No, they'd introduce me like to Dick Ebersol or somebody like that, or somebody that like Les Moonves that runs CBS, and within 10 seconds. Somebody walk in, I get ready to say, "Hey, brother, this is so and so," and I was like, I couldn't remember that. So that's where it came from.
That's gangster.
So when you were partying, what was your poison of choice?
Oh, dude, stop.
Or what wasn't it?
Wherever you're going, I've already been. Okay, let's just put it there.
Wow.
Okay, let's just leave it like that.
There's a lot of new things now. I know you laugh
I got a new life, man. I got a new life. I'm cool.
These kids now are doing all the new stuff I never even heard of. I was like, these new names, Molly, this, that. I'm like,
can't keep up.
I'm good. It's over though. I'm good.
Yeah, I was telling my son and a bunch of other kids all this spice stuff and incense. I said, "Bro, that stuff is whack, man." I said, "You guys stay away because somebody's going to start flipping and convulsion and passing out." And sure enough, the old man with the yellow boots, been around the block 20 million times to try to tell these kids, just I can in the air if I smell it, this stuff smells whack. It smells like chemicals. So stay away from that crap, man.
Well, how's your son doing? He's
good, man. He had a rough time. He got handed a real bad hand, and he stepped up like a man and he did what he had to do. And just everybody else, that was in that same situation, kind of like didn't have to go through he went through. And even when he was in there, there were a couple other people that were driving, and people get killed in car wrecks, and they got put on probation. And then, it's just he grew up fast, and so he did his thing in L.A., went to engineering school. You know, he's got his license in mastering and mixing, and he's down working in the studio in Miami and, you know, DJing at night, and everything's cool, man. He's on track. And last Wednesday at Live when Diplo was DJing, I don't know what happened, but that kid who's really cool, man. I don't know what you guys think about this kid, but this kid is really cool. He's really for real. This Scott Disick kid from the Kardashians.
Oh, get out of here.
I hooked up with him.
He is the coolest motherfucker.
Dude, he is so straight up. He's like my hero. When I grow up, I want to be him.
He's just like the TV show. He's exactly the same character.
And he's such a good guy that we started running and partying. And next thing I know, we're up on the stage going crazy, doing stupid stuff. And,
Disick, yo, that's crazy.
You know, oh, yeah. He's cutting up shirts, and I'm ripping off the Live shirts, and the girls are upside down with their feet on the counter, and Diplo's just grinding and tearing it down, and it's just like insane. My ears were ringing, bro, for like 3 days. I went to Impact Wrestling the next night, and my boy finally smarted me because, Dad, I tried to have the earphones, but you just knocked them out of my hand. I didn't know that your ears would ring that long. You know.
Like Dr. Dre, you ever bang Dr. Dre before you go out and?
Well, if you don't know, well, now you know. He's my man, brother. Every time, you know, you got to go back to the source of the force. You know. And Big Papa, I'm telling you what, you can turn all this new stuff on. You can be the newest wrestler. You can jump off the top rope, but back at the end of the day, it's back to the creator, brother.
Thank you, pal. The Jesus Christ of wrestling is
No,
here.
no, I'm talking about the Jesus Christ of getting real with it in the streets. Ooh. You know, I'm talking about, you know, Big Papa. I'm talking much respect.
Wow.
You know, no disrespect to anybody else, but go back to Biggie if you want to get real about all this other bullshit going on.
When was the last time you smacked Ed McMahon? Like, what was the last time you saw him?
Vince McMahon.
I said Ed. I'm sorry, Vince McMahon. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, that was
Ed McMahon. God bless him.
I'm sorry, R.I.P.
That was WrestleMania 19, man. Me and him get into it up in Seattle. Actually, bro, you know, when you get in the ring with somebody, you know, when you got a house where there's 20, 30, 40,000, 94,000 people.
How does that feel, man?
Whatever it is, I get in the ring with somebody, and I can tell how important, what we call how over they are, by the crowd reaction. I can just look at the crowd and look at them, and I can tell you if this is going to be easy or hard. If it's hard, you got to get in there and dig and go crazy and get everybody rumbled up. But, man, I looked at the crowd. I took one look at Vince McMahon in the ring, and the place just started rumbling. I get, ooh, this is going to be a night off.
Is there like years of grudges just bubbling up to be like, I can't wait to body slam this guy?
All the new wrestlers now, they doing all these like physical stuff, and then they got like all this theatrical shit now. Like there's holes in the ring, explosions, and it's like a movie now.
Yeah, I do. You know, that's one of the reasons I'm kind of like jacked up about, you know, this TNA Impact Wrestling. You know, it's kind of like we're not trying to make wrestling, and this isn't a promo rap. This is just straight up. We're not trying to make wrestling like it used to be. We're trying to make wrestling how it should be. Oh, okay, it's still violent, man. It's still hitting people with chairs, and everybody were gigging our heads with blades and stuff, man. You know, we're still real.
Wow, that's ill.
You know,
let's do that shit,
and no, red turns to green, brother. But anyway, at the end of the day, we're keeping wrestling how it should be, and then, you know, that's why I'm here. You know, we're on every Thursday on Spike, plug, 8 to 10. Yeah, man, and then we get our pay-per-view, the big Super Bowl Bound for Glory. But
you're fighting Sting, yo.
No, I'm not fighting Sting. He's my boy. No, but at the end of the day, all these new wrestlers, I got mad respect for them. But one of the reasons I still think I'm important and I'm trying to pass this art form along is I watch some of these guys, and I never used to talk to anybody. I just go out in the ring, and I know who was going to win or lose because it was predetermined. And so if I had a 20 or 30 match with you or Andre the Giant, you listen to the crowd with your heart and your ear. And you know, like, if I twist the wrist and that's not working, maybe you should do something else. Or you kind of like listen to the crowd because it's an art form. But all of a sudden, these new wrestlers who I got mad respect for, I'll be at the production meeting at 12, and I'll be walking around. I'll see the two guys that are going to wrestle, and they've been talking for like 6 hours about an 8-minute match. And I look at them, and I go, you guys are planning all this shit out? I said, what happens if you get out there and everything that you're planning doesn't work? Do you just keep doing what's not working? You know? And so one of the reasons I'm there is I'm trying to tell these guys, and some of these guys have an 8-minute match, and they do more moves in an 8-minute match than I did in 30 years. So I said, slow down, tell a story, one big punch, no, or like one big kick means more than hanging on the ropes and stomping a mud hole in a guy.
Exactly.
You have to tell a story, paint a picture. It's storytelling. It's drama. It's excitement. It's putting people on the edge of the seats, having them boo you, cheer you, having the building rumble, brother, when I come up, brother. You know, and so I'm trying to be cool and pass this art form along because it's almost a lost art form.
Okay.
And I got mad respect for these new wrestlers, and we've got these great new. First off, Jeff Hardy. This guy is a
beast.
He's cutting edge, man, but he gets it. You know, we got new guys like AJ Styles,
that guy's
Chris
too.
Daniels. I'm in love with this guy. He's my superhero. We got Kazarian. And as soon as I told him to start slowing down a little bit, man, I mean, AJ Styles and Daniels and Kazarian, these guys are phenomenal. I mean, they're just like unbelievable. They're better athletes than I could have ever been in my prime.
You really got to be an athlete in this.
And dude,
this is not for lightweights.
You're working hard all the time, and it's these guys got mad respect for him.
I wanted to see a dream fight like Hulk Hogan and Mike Tyson.
It almost happened.
Almost happened.
What happened?
We went nose to nose. Arsenio Hall set me up. And
get out of here! The guy with the big butt, the black nose.
Yeah, he had the Tonight Show for a while, you know.
Oh yeah.
And he said something. You know, you get invited to the Tonight Show like once a year. If you got a major motion picture going, or if you're in the clique, you just don't go on the Tonight Show every week. You know what I mean? So I get invited. I get invited on the Tonight Show when we were talking. I was in my prime, and I had the belt. I was all jacked up, man, and young. And we were talking. He goes, "Oh, how'd you do with Mike Tyson if you get the ring?" I said, "Well, tell you the truth, brother. Anybody that's got a pair of boxing gloves on, if he was to reach out and hit me, I would grab him. You know, because you can't defend yourself. I'd break his arm or something. You know, my dad promoted boxers for a while.
Show him what you would do to Mike Tyson to this Jewish guy.
No,
my big boxing gloves.
Hurry up before you leave here.
You know. There goes the rest.
But anyway, I said that, you know, and I said, you know, if I was in the ring with Mike Tyson, and he was dangerous. I mean, if he's like a bad dog at the time, you could see him in the eyes, you know. So I knew if you get inside, you know, he'd be coming at you. But at the end of the day, I seen him fight guys his own size, knock him out with one punch, or I seen him throw hundreds and hundreds of punches before he got him. So if he got close enough to me, I said I'd grab him, take him down. We wouldn't be standing up anymore.
Wow.
So I said that. 2 weeks later, I get this phone call. Hey, Hulk, you know, we'd like to have you on the Tonight Show. Oh, sure. I'll come back. So I'm standing there by the curtain at the go position, and I see the monitor because they open the curtain for you to go out.
Right.
I see the monitor, and that was what Hulk Hogan said. If Mike Tyson was here, I'd grab his arm. Da 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 da. So I walk out. Hey, funny, ha ha ha, Sonya, funny. And before I sat on the couch, here comes Mike.
Oh wow!
And
this is when he was.
Yeah, bro, he was the man.
Yeah.
And he came out, and I said, you know, Hulk goes, what do you got to say now? I said, this is the deal, brother. I stand by my statement. You go get your belt back, Michael.
Oh shit!
I got my belt back. I got my belt on me. You go get yours back, and let's find out. And dude, we went, and he wanted to go nose to nose, so I had to bend down to go nose to nose. but when I bent down, you know, he's a gangster, bro. So I don't know if he's gonna hit me or not, right? So I'm watching like a mad dog because I know he's got one shot, and if he catches me, I'm done. But if he doesn't catch me, he's getting hurt bad. Ooh. So we talked to him, and Vince McMahon talked to him and talked to him. We chased him, and I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to do this, and he was really cool. And finally, we talked him into signing the deal to wrestle Hulk Hogan, boxer versus wrestler. It'd be a $100 million pay-per-view, the first one.
Wow.
The sucker goes to Tokyo and gets knocked out by Buster Douglas.
Damn, man. Wow.
And all of a sudden,
deal is off.
It wouldn't work. So now what do we do? Now we go after Buster Douglas, right?
Yeah.
So Buster Douglas was cool. He wouldn't even go anywhere near it, but he refereed. He saved us because we promised this match. He refereed a match between Macho Man and me, and I guess he ended up knocking out Macho. But it almost happened.
That's crazy, man.
Wow.
Story, I would love to kidnap
That's
you
an
for,
incredible story.
for 10 hours, man. I know you got to go to another party.
No, we're good. Thank you guys. Much respect, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Eminem loves you, man, for coming through, man. Damn, man. Can you punch him before you leave here?
Come on, man.
No,
Why?
I just want him to get punched before you get out of here, man.
No, I can't.
For my birthday, man. Let's punch him for my birthday.
You're the one that should get punched. It's your birthday.
All right, punch me, Hulk.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. Stop it.
I know.
Nah, you're good.
You're the homie now.
Yeah, you came out of there looking great.